Well, hello everybody.
Hello.
Yeah, so we are on the new boat. How's it going? This is a Sea Ray 340. We started today in, where were we? It was,
We were in Palmetto, where we picked it up.
There we go.
And yeah, Palmetto. And do we say where we are?
Yeah, we're in Naples now. I don't know. Oh, I forgot to turn the tracker. Sorry. Forgot to turn the tracker off.
Oh.
I meant to turn it off when we pulled into the bay, but oh well. So how's it going, guys? Cheers to you. We got some tea and some wine because we're a little tired after a long sail today.
Wine. I even went the extra mile and grabbed a third drink. I'm like,
oh, really? You're going all
I
over.
know.
What's up, Charles? How you doing, man? Parity. But yeah, we had a good sail today. So we, well, we was thinking about it was going to be about 6 hours, then it'd be about 7. We stopped for fuel just because it would have been close.
Yeah.
And so it was like, yeah, why not? But we did it. We did 100 and almost 140 miles, statute miles. So nautical miles was a bit, 120 or something like that. So, yep. But so it went really well though. It was a nice sail. What'd you think? How was it?
Yeah, it was good. It wasn't a sail, but
well, true. Well, no, I mean,
it was though. It was
sailors in the Navy are still sailors. I mean, it's kind of they don't sail on ships anymore.
Right. Well, yeah, definitely sailors. But we were cruising.
Yeah.
And I mean, I was a passenger most of the time, so how can I
You
complain?
drove for the last hour or so.
I did. I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. Yeah.
Well, it was nice. So there's no autopilot on the boat, so it does have to. What's up, Greg Romero? How you doing, man? So yeah, he's a patron there, and we did. You were there as well. So we did a patron meetup in Dallas. Oh, Jamie Switzer. That's Jamie Switzer right there. He's the guy. So check out American Yachts. So he's the broker that sold us the boat. Plus, then he did all the refurbishment. Yeah. So he picked us up at the airport. He let us borrow a car. He did all the repairs on the boat that were found in the survey and all that. So yeah, made it real easy to get on the boat. So I'd highly recommend it if you're looking for a boat broker. Check out Jamie Switzer, AmericanYachts.com. So cheers. There you go, man. Hello from Australia. Thanks for being a channel member, Bradley. Appreciate it.
Hello.
So yeah, I was a little bit. So speed-wise, it was great because we did like 18 knots most of the day, and towards the end when we were a little bit lighter, we did about 19 knots. The only downside is that it uses a lot of fuel.
Yeah. More than you expected, right?
Yeah, more than I expected, really, honestly.
Yeah.
So Silverlicious, what's up, man? Thanks for the super chat. Appreciate you. Guys, if you please click the like button, it helps us out a lot. Appreciate you. But it was, and Steve, thanks for being a channel member. It was a lot of fuel. I mean, it ended up being about, if you do the math on it, it was something like 1.3 gallons per mile. And so, if you think about it, so it's basically 20 gallons an hour to go, 17 knots, or, maybe like 23 gallons to do that. So it's a lot of fuel, but you're getting there fast. So we did, 140 miles today, but we did it in 7 hours.
Yeah.
So we average over 20 miles an hour. So
they're trade-offs.
Nice. Yeah. So, but I mean, it's honestly like fuel consumption-wise, it's not very much different than the dark side.
Okay.
I just think the operating expenses, other than the fuel, will be a lot cheaper. Like, because it's only a 34-foot boat, so marinas are going to be a lot cheaper. I don't have to sit there and run a generator all the time. Well, I mean, it does have a generator, and we kind of need to run it some, but not on the same level I needed to run it for the dark side. Plus, it's a lot smaller generator. So I just think the operating costs will be a lot less. So, I don't know.
It's always good.
Yeah. Everybody likes you, Amanda. Say.
Oh, thank you.
So.
I like you guys too. If you really like me, I'll like the video. But
So coming up, we have the next video series will be from Thailand. So we finished all the Bahamas stuff. It'll all be Thailand.
And then, amazing.
And then I'll have you guys a quick peek at the new boat being built soon too.
Yeah.
So waiting on some more video of that. So the manufacturer, they've done a lot of work since I was just there, like a month ago, since we were there. And so he's getting some more video of it this week to kind of pass along so you guys can see it.
Oh, nice. I'm excited to see that.
Yeah, I am too. Now they've got the top deck on it and everything, so it's really starting to look like a boat, not just a hull. Whereas Dakota, she is back home in Dallas, videoing for Flying Doodles. It says
Yeah.
Silver
She's the new
Licious,
host of Flying Doodles, and she's
yeah.
doing really well. So if you
Yeah.
haven't watched it, go check her out.
Yeah. So she should have. We should have the next video. What is today? Thursday. We should have it up this weekend. She just texted me a minute ago, but I didn't have time to reply yet. But yeah, like if you're watching Dakota, I need the video. Hurry up, edit. I know it's hard, but anyway, yeah, we filmed. So last week, home for Thanksgiving, I filmed with her. Like we filmed 5 airplanes last week. So
Y'all worked hard.
yeah. So we'll have a bunch. We have a Bonanza. We have a Luscombe. We have a no, I can't remember the name of it. We have a King Air. That's kind of cool. And then we have a few other airplanes, but they should be really nice. You are gorgeous. You talking about me or her?
Gotta be you.
Yeah, right.
Did we miss a super chat?
Yeah, no, it's Silver Licious. It repeats it sometimes.
I see. Okay.
To make sure you see it. So,
That's
yeah. So check it out on Flying Doodles. Thanks, Charles. So we're here in Naples, Florida now. We're gonna hang out here till Saturday, and then head down to the Key West.
Mm-hmm.
Although I was thinking about it today, I have to look and see exactly how far it is from, because we were planning to hang out in Key West for 5 days and then go to the dry Tortugas, but I got to see how far it is because if it's like 70 miles each way, I don't think I can go that far on this boat. I'd have to carry extra fuel somehow, so I don't know. We'll have to think about that.
Okay.
I don't know.
Good to
If
know.
we can't go to the dry Tortugas, we'll figure something else out. So, because there's no fuel in the dry Tortugas. I think this thing has around 140, 150 mile range, but that's with no reserve, so I don't really want to risk that. Something like that. We did. It would have been close today. I think we could have done it all without stopping for fuel, but
Why
I was like,
risk it?
yeah, I just didn't want to.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Hey, Greg Romero, there you go. Hey, the 105th. Wow, man. Start the beer fund back
wow.
up. I appreciate you. It was good to meet you this last week. So we had a patron meetup in Dallas. It was we had about 15 people there. It was a lot of fun. We did a much smaller one in Palmetto and Bradenton. It was still a lot of fun though.
Oh yeah, it was like intimate. We got to actually like really talk to everybody. And,
And then we're gonna do another
friends.
patron meetup in probably in Fort Lauderdale around December 20th. I think we'll do one then, because or maybe 21st. Because
Yeah.
I think we're planning to get to Fort Lauderdale on the 20th, so then we'll do the
I think it's the next
meetup on the 21st.
Yeah.
And then we're flying back to Dallas. So somebody was asking, what are we doing for Christmas? What are we doing for Christmas?
Oh, well, we're gonna go home for Christmas.
Yep, we've already booked flights.
We're gonna take a beat, and just go home like for a few days.
Yeah,
and
the
I'll be-
22nd through the 28th.
Yeah, I'll be hanging out with you.
She's gonna come to Christmas with my family. So, I should have put this on do not disturb. But 60 from Key West to Dry Tortugas, is that nautical or statute? I'm assuming it's nautical. Yeah, then I might need to see about if I could carry an extra like 20 gallons or something. 70 miles one way. Did it many times. Yeah, that's gonna be a bit much. Then if I could carry an extra like 20 gallons or something, I could do it. I don't know. Maybe get a fuel bladder. I don't even know if they sell fuel bladders at Key West. They have a West Marine in Key West, so I don't know. So I'll check that out.
Look into that.
Yeah, but if an extra 20 gallons, something like that, we can make it. But I don't know. We'll see. But then we got to run the generator for like a day at least there, so it's a lot of fuel. So I don't know. Maybe we'll think about it. That's great comments there. Sorry, some of these.
Missed a few.
Yeah, some of them are like, never mind. Not gonna mention that.
Maybe I missed
20
them for a
gallons of
reason.
beer. But anyway, Greg Romero, thank you, sir. You're always very kind, and it was a pleasure meeting you. And we hope to meet you guys, the rest of you patrons too, or channel members. It was open to everybody.
Yeah.
So if you'd like to meet up with us in Fort Lauderdale, we would make it open to like everybody, but it would just be a madhouse. So I don't think we could do it.
I want to do one like that though.
You want to?
I do. I want to experience that. I want to like meet everybody and
We do them at well, no, that's just for patrons too, at the boat show. But we will be doing one, like, so okay, now my new boat is supposed to really debut at the Annapolis Boat Show. So we'll be doing something there. So I don't know. I mean, we could try to do one, but it'd be
I'm sure it'll be chaos, but
it'll
I'm
be-
curious. I just want to like, I don't know, chat with people and like see who comes out. It's more that I'm just like curious about it.
Well,
But-
it's hard to plan for that because we really have no idea how many people would come.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be 50, it could be 200, and then like, how do we pick a venue for that? Because like we can't get an RVSVP from everybody.
Big venue.
All right, I don't know. 80 miles. See, now I'm seeing 80 nautical miles.
One day.
I don't
I want to
think
do it,
that's-
so we're gonna do it one day.
I don't think that's gonna happen then. If it's 80 miles, I'll have to look. But if it's 80 miles, then that's
Push
yeah,
it.
yeah, that's not gonna work. So, is Amanda the new squeeze? Yeah, we're dating. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. Amanda has very nice eyes. That's very true.
Aw, thanks, guys.
Amanda has nice everything though.
That's really sweet.
Mhm.
So do you.
I love.
I must have missed those.
Well, no, I love some of the messages. They're like, "Oh, bring back this crew member from like 5 years ago." And I'm
I
like,
know. I see a lot of those.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah. So, let's bike. Okay, appreciate it. Please click that thumbs up button. Helps out. Any pics on the new boat? Yeah, of this boat or the one I'm having built. Yeah, I should have them this week, and I'm hoping the build. Okay, yeah, I should have them this week, and then so I'll have a video out probably next week on it. Obviously, you guys will get it early, but yeah, it's so they've done a lot in the last 3 weeks, and they're kind of trying to get some good quality videos they can give me, and there you go. So, man, there's so many I'm sorry, I don't really. So okay, people asking about Dakota. That's great. She's the host of Flying Doodles. I just saw her last week. We spent a lot of time together, and I helped her film about 5 episodes of Flying Doodles. So, there you go. Those bell mics working good. Thank you.
Yeah, good to know.
But like former, crew members and stuff like that, I don't really comment on it. I mean, like I'm 90% of them I'm still good friends with.
More than 90%.
More than
Wait,
90%.
I don't know. Actually, very good friends. I have no idea.
Well, there's
But-
only a couple that like I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, but it's kind of like, I don't know. People often ask, why don't we comment more on, what's going on in the world today and, politics and all that. And I'm like, no. So that's just why I don't, because like you watch this show for an escape and to like, hey, Clay, thank you much, toward a fuel bladder or beer, your choice. I got you. How about we fill a fuel bladder with beer? I don't know, that would taste terrible probably. But, I mean, so the same thing with like, if I watch it in a TV show or a movie or something like that, I don't want to know the actor's politics one way or the other.
Yeah. So like you're saying like same goes for like your, I don't know, like any sort of
well, like former crewmates and all
Yeah.
that is just like, I don't want to comment positive or negative. I mean,
yeah.
Okay, I'll comment positive for sure,
Yeah.
but negative, I'm just not going to do it because
Yeah.
like, why? That's like having sour grapes and all that. John Check, you should get a nuclear powered boat like the Navy from Minnesota or the Cybertruck down in Texas right now. A nuclear powered boat might be a bit out of our price range.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think those aircraft carriers cost like a couple $2 billion each. So
Oh yeah, that's just a little over.
yeah. So how do we find Amanda? She
Oh.
yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm Amanda Zachary, Zakri. Is that what we were asking?
Well, how do we find you? So if you want to
how
check out
did
her,
you find? I thought
so
they
check
wanted
out
to
her
find
Instagram
me.
by the way, Amanda Zachary, Zakri.
How did you find me? Is that
Well,
is
yeah.
that what they asked? Okay.
How do we end up here?
Okay. Well, do you want to tell that?
No,
story?
yeah, you go ahead. Oh wait, Jamie Switzer, thank you, sir. Appreciate you, man. And then it's covered. Okay, thanks, man. Hey, you already helped us out enough, man. I really appreciate it. He
Thank
did a
you.
lot of work on the boat, and put the extra effort in. So if you want a high quality broker, American Yachts, Jamie Switzer.
Yeah. Thank you, Jamie.
Yeah.
Very hospitable too.
Yeah.
Took good care of us while we were there.
Good.
Okay, so if we're gonna get into it. So, Bobby and I met in 2016, 2017, 2016.
16.
I think, yeah.
Yeah.
We each basically had a mutual friend.
Steven, hi from the Isle of Wight. Thank you, sir.
Hello. Hi, Steven.
Appreciate you. Cheers.
Cheers.
Well, so we met at, no, we didn't know
We didn't know each other.
Well, no, but like, we didn't even have a mutual friend. We just met, like, so we had thank you, Stephanie. Thank you, Stephanie. Appreciate it. Awesome.
Thank you.
So we had, I was dating a girl, and you had a friend that you brought, and
To a show.
y'all knew the band members.
At a show. We
At a
met
show.
backstage at a concert.
Yeah, backstage. And then ended
Through
up on
mutual
the
friends.
tour bus at the end.
And yeah, we met on the tour bus, but you ended up dating my roommate. Can I say that?
Yeah.
Like, briefly.
So like, I was dating a girl then, and we broke up a few months later or whatever, and then.
But she was gonna come on the boat. Like.
So, no, then I don't remember how. Todd Pritchett, thank you, sir.
Thank you, Todd.
Awesome, man. Thank you. And something about your 40th. You wanted to go sailing. All right, let's do it. We got the Sailing Doodles Flotilla coming up January 29th, and the BVI.
Yeah.
You go to sailingdoodles.com. You can get more information on that.
That last one was really fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. A lot of work, but a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Send me an email. But so then
So
I don't remember how I touched. How did I get in touch with
I
your roommate
remember.
after that? After I stopped dating Nicole, though. Not that
Oh,
Nicole.
yeah.
Different Nicole.
That I don't know. I have no idea how you guys
I don't know.
reconnected, but
Then I started dating her roommate.
yeah, roommate, like, briefly, and my roommate was gonna come on the boat. This is like season 1, and I decided I would just go with her. We'd break our lease, and you and she broke up, and
We didn't date very long.
but yeah, not long at all. And they both encouraged me to still come out, so I did that in 2017.
Mm-hmm.
I sailed with you and Megan.
Yeah, you were I think you came in like June, and then you stayed through September or something. So
A few months, and we stayed in touch pretty well over the years. We've been friends for like 6 or 7 years, and now I'm back.
Yeah, so many dates, hard to keep track. Well, I mean, it is what it is. All right.
That's the story.
Yeah.
The long version.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, we kept in touch. I mean, I tried to get her to come back multiple times.
Like, I would say a couple times a year almost. There may have been some years that did not happen.
Yeah.
But like, yeah. It just didn't work out until now.
Yeah. Well, I'd say it is going well now.
Yes, everything is
Happy to
great.
have you back.
Thank you.
Cheers.
It's good to be back.
Any Australian flotillas? Man, I'd love to, but it's just so far to go. It's just so far to go. I mean, like, we just did Thailand, and 30 hours travel each way. It's kind of hard. What are we drinking? Wine.
No. Speak for yourself. I'm drinking High Noon. I abandoned my wine, and I haven't touched the tea.
I should have like downed my tea before, because I'm tired, because like, I don't know, got up early and long day on the water.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, you drove for like 6 hours.
Yeah, I'd sit up there. Well, there's no autopilot on the boat, which is fine really when you're kind of in the open ocean, especially when it's calm, which it was. But we went to ICW for probably at least half the trip, and so you can't really use the autopilot even if you had it.
Oh yeah.
Because you constantly have to like dodge other boats and all that stuff. So it is what it is. Should you bring beer or liquor tonight? I don't know. People have made some kind of drinking games out of these before. I don't remember what they did. Maybe they had to drink every time I don't know.
Drinking game on here?
Yeah, I mean, people have made drinking games out of this. I don't remember what the rules were. They like, every time I said something or did something, they had to drink. I don't know. Or maybe every time I took a drink, they had to drink.
I remember one from back in the day, but I'm not going to say what it was, because...
What was it?
It's not bad. But like, I'll think of a better one. I'll tell you
Wait,
later.
that we used to have, or one that you used to have?
We used to have.
We had a drinking game?
No, a drinking game that like, they had, every time I did something in a video back in the day, they would drink.
What would you do?
It was every time I touched my hair.
Oh, well.
That's why I didn't want to say it. I don't need that, you know.
Well, you know, I mean, it's like one of those like tells. They say something like if a girl touches her hair, that means she's like interested in you.
Oh, okay, maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, no, because no, it's a thing. Like if a girl's like touching her hair, that's kind of like she's in. Now if she's sitting there like this, you know, then she's not. You know what I mean? Or
Yeah,
it's all
yeah.
about body language, stuff like
Yeah.
that. You know, like you know, if you're like this, you know, you're like, oh yeah, it's my world, whatever type thing, you know.
Yeah.
So that's all. I wish I knew more.
Versus, like,
I wish I knew more of that stuff. Like there's people that make whole sciences out of that. Like can read people.
Yeah.
Just you know.
that was like my minor in college.
Was it? All right.
Yeah.
There you go. So Amanda is a treasure, absolutely.
Oh.
Oh, it's Stefan or Stephanie. I don't know. Hey, what's up, Schmoops? How you doing, guys? It's Generic is the name of their boat. Oh yeah, by the way, somebody said cool shirt. Thank you. We have new merch, so check it out. sailingdoodles.com. This is a long sleeve, very soft. I really like it. I've worn it a lot. And then we have a lot of other stuff. We got the hoodie. I really like the hoodie.
I like the hoodie.
Yeah.
You've been wearing that a lot.
Yeah,
That's
and then
good.
got new hats and stuff like that. So check it out.
That's
New
good.
merch. New thing. Jen likes the throw pillow. What's that?
This one.
Oh, okay. Well, I picked it out.
He did. Yeah.
Amanda has good language. What's the name of this boat? This boat is called Seven, like spelled out like the word seven. I didn't bother changing the name of it. I'm re-registering it like in Delaware where my LLC is for boats, but other than that, I'm not gonna like. We had to get a cruising permit for Florida because the registration expired, well, this month, November. So then, you know, if you're gonna keep a boat in Florida longer than, I don't know what the cutoff is. I thought it was 90 days, but it could be less than that. And then, yeah, lucky number 7. And then, so then you get a cruising permit here. But we're only gonna be here long enough until, you know, just after Christmas, and then we're gonna go to the Bahamas. So I'll be joining one day. All right, cool. I think that was, yeah. I don't know when it comes up and it's got like stuff written over it. I think it was a previous one.
I was thinking that, but
Yeah.
wasn't sure.
Schmoops, save that boat for us. We'll take it to the Isla Mujeres. Yeah. You know what? It's a fun little boat and it's fast. I don't think it has the legs though. It's like you know, it can only go about 140 miles on a thing, so on tank of fuel. Same does. Can you swing the camera around to show the quick view of the boat? I mean, all right, a little bit. It's not real.
I feel like, I mean, it's not set up yet.
Yeah, we're
like,
still
what
working
would we
on it.
show?
We'll do a boat tour. I mean, I'll show you over there.
Want to show?
I mean, there's the bed, right there, and then, all right, there is like the secondary cabin, and then the galley over there. We got a light going, so there you go. That's
It's a little
all you get,
messy.
though. Yeah,
so
it's not great.
excuse that. We just started setting it up.
Yeah. All right. So, I'm gonna move that out of the. So yeah, we're using her ring light because it's a little dark in here. Is that only one bed? Yeah, it's only one bed. So.
Well, you can kind of create another bed or two if you wanted to.
Yeah, you can do something with that. Speaking of merch, where can we get the official Amanda Zachary stickers?
Oh,
Are they for
someone
sale?
knows about my stickers.
Are they for sale?
I mean, I should sell them, but they're not for sale yet. I just carry them around on me. It's kind of like my business card. I have these like holographic stickers, but I have a website, so I could.
Are you amandazachary.com?
Yeah.
Oh wow, there you go. People keep asking where's Dakota. She's back home filming for Flying Doodles. So I helped her film 5 videos last week. Next one should be out this weekend. I need to actually touch base with her to be like, hey, what's up? Where's the video? This boat's smaller than previous boats, but perfect too. Yeah, we've actually got some friends gonna join us next week for a few days. That'll be interesting.
Yeah, it will be. But I think it'll kind of.
Yeah,
work.
I mean, we can that place converts down into a bedroom and all that.
Someone asked if I have an OnlyFans. I want to plug my Patreon. I don't have an OnlyFans.
No, she's not.
But I have a Patreon.
There you go. What is it? Patreon.com.
Everything's Amanda Zachary. Zachary.
Yeah, there are some savages on here, Adam. But I've often found that when will more glamping come out? I don't know. I've got it filmed. I just haven't done it. It just anyway. So Adam, to your point, I've often found the more negative comments and everything that the better the channel does, and the more weirdos are there that is doing better. So I'm not too worried about it. Greg asks, how does it handle on the ocean? A bit small, I would think. Well, I mean, we've only taken it out on the ocean today, and I mean, it was great. I mean, but it was pretty light winds, so it's hard to say. See, TB here. Cheers to the
Tim.
Here's to y'all from the Cotswolds. All right, there you go.
Cheers.
Cheers to you. I'm about to finish my tea and get my caffeine
I just
kick.
started mine.
And I quit drinking like sodas and energy drinks,
Yeah.
so I feel all right with it. So, what's the top speed, Cool McGregor? Well, we had it up to like 19 knots today, but I mean, we were taking it easy. It'll probably do, if you go wide open, it'll probably do like 25, something like that. But you know, you're using so much fuel, that's not even worth it. Plus, you're kind of hard on the engine. It's about 600 miles from Dry Tortugas to Isla. Maybe a little too ambitious. Yeah, for this boat, yeah, you couldn't do that. Yeah, the fuel consumption on this boat is a bit higher than I was thinking. It's about 20 gallons an hour at 17 knots, something like that. And so it honestly, like miles per gallon, it's not much different than the dark side was, but it's doing it a lot faster. So that's kind of nice. I mean, like, you know, we were doing 19 knots on the dark side, we'd be doing, 9 or 10. So, but basically the same fuel burns. Dual engines or single? It's 2 engines. It's got 2 Mercruiser 7.4 liters, basically the 454 back in the day. And yeah, it's an inboard. So, ooh. Sorry. Got a little crazy.
Fit of rage almost
Yeah.
ended the live.
Yeah. But please keep Amanda on the channel. She is gorgeous. I agree.
We'll see.
Are you planning on leaving already?
No.
Oh, okay.
You know I'm not leaving.
I know. Your friend is gorgeous. Yes, she is. There you go.
I think he was talking about you.
Oh, really? Talking about me? Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. I've been working out a little, lost some weight. I don't know. I was getting fat last year. I was like,
Yeah, right.
Next stop. The next stop is Key West. So it's about 90 miles down there. So that should take us, 5 hours to get down there, which is great because, 90 miles on a sailboat would take you, let's see here. It'd probably take you 15 hours, something like that. All right. Since there's only one bed, does Bobby sleep on the floor?
Yes.
Sometimes she makes me sleep on the floor. She's a bit, she likes to make me.
What were you going to say?
I don't know what I was gonna say. So I need a what? Shavel? I didn't hear that. So.
That's funny.
So I did see a question right there roll through. And guys, there's so many people here. Sometimes the questions come through. If you really want to get your question answered, we can do a super chat and we'll make sure we get it. But so Greg, do you snore? Do I snore? You don't.
Not usually. Sometimes a little bit, but not loud.
Not loud? Okay.
Yeah. It's not bad.
All right.
Sometimes.
Do you elbow me or what?
No, but
I don't know.
no. I don't know. Why is that such a difficult question?
I don't know.
Oh, that one was unexpected.
But so sailboat versus powerboat. I go back and forth on it. Sailboat's the way to go, I think. Especially if you can get one that can do, if you can get a sailboat that's capable of doing 8 or 9 knots, then that's the way to go. Because the motor yachts are great, but they're just loud and, use a lot of fuel. Bradley, you have the nicest people that come on board all the time.
Aww.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you for the super chat.
Surrounds himself with good people.
Yep. And we've had some good patrons join us too. It's been great. So we had, was it I'm gonna blank on his
Oh,
name.
Keith.
Keith, thank you.
We love Keith.
We had Keith join us last time, and before that, it was oh gosh,
I know their
no,
name.
Kevin and Sabrina.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of cool. So we do a patron drawing to join us. So like that's what we're gonna do again this time. I think we have. So the owner of the boat is coming with us, and then we have another crew member coming, and then we're gonna do a patron drawing to join us probably. What's the draft on this boat? Like 3 feet. So, yeah, it handles that pretty well. So, yeah. What's the 2 or 3 year travel plans? Man, it's a bit up in the air. So, we're gonna stay on this boat until May. Sell the boat. Hopefully, my new boat gets delivered to the East Coast in May or June. So then we'll probably cruise around the Chesapeake and the Northeast for a while. And then November 1st, head down to the Caribbean in that boat, in the Island Spirit 525. So if you do want to check out what our new boat is, it's the Island Spirit 525E. So it is you can just Google it, or it'll come up. But I will say, like, if you do check it out and you do make an interest in it, please let them know you saw it on Sailing Doodles. It helps me out. And then, so November 1st of next year, we would sail down to the Caribbean, probably with the Salty Dog Rally or something. I got to talk to those guys. I'm sure they'd be happy to do it. And then through the Caribbean, I think, so that'd be 24, right? 24 into 25. We wouldn't cross the South Pacific until spring of 26, if we do that. And that's kind of the plan right now. Yeah, so Greg, to answer your question, I do believe circumnavigation would be on board. So, have we ever considered a pet on board?
R.I.P.
Yeah, I would totally do it. It's really hard. There's 2 problems with having a pet on board, in my opinion. One is you're kind of limited on where you can go, because there's a lot of countries that they're not allowed, basically, or they make it extremely difficult. Like, I'm not worried about no place to poop or whatever. You can train them to do stuff, and you can take them ashore and all that. It's more like, certain countries just won't allow you to have the dog there, and it's really hard. Like, you cross the South Pacific, they have like such long quarantines, you can't bring a dog there, or they could euthanize it. I'll get back to that in a minute. And then another issue is that, like, say we're down in St. Thomas and we want to go home for a month, right? Well, how do we get the dog home? I mean, or not even St. Thomas. Say you're in Guadalupe or Grenada and you want to go home for a month. How do you get the dog home? That's the really hard part. So, and then I'll go back to the one from Schmoops. He was asking about Cletus McFarlane. Yeah, I don't have time for that, honestly. He wanted me to do a collab with them, and like, he's got an airplane and stuff like that. I just don't have time. It'd be nice, but I reach out to people all the time that to do collaborations, to have channels come sail with us and stuff. But I don't know. I don't know why people don't respond to it. Maybe they just go straight to their spam. But I'm like, hey, if I reach out to a YouTuber that has like 300,000 or 400,000 subscribers, and like, hey, come spend a week on the boat with us and let's just film some collaboration stuff, and nobody ever replies. I don't know. I mean, if I had 300,000 and a channel with 600,000 said come, I'd be like, yeah, okay, let's go.
I'm planning to, like, I mean, I've said it, but I haven't done anything. I haven't, like, put any effort in, but I'm planning to, like, try to collab with some people.
Yeah.
I think it'd be fun, change it up.
So Amanda is an actress. She's been in some lots of TV and stuff, so she's kind of connected in that field.
Someone asked about what I was doing before.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, over the last 6 or 7 years, my primary role has been, like, acting and film production. I went to school for PR. I saw that question come up, too. Journalism and PR, both the intention of going into film. Just, like, a little too pragmatic to like get a degree in like acting or something.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I was gonna field another question, but
Oh, go ahead. What was it?
no, I was like trying to remember what else I
Oh.
saw come up.
All right. Come to SoCal. I mean, maybe someday. But yeah. Whatever happened to buying the island? That'd be great, but it's way too much money. I mean, like, and it would have to be the right fit. And no, that island in Belize, if that's the one you're talking about, because I had kind of toyed with it. No, it wouldn't be a good fit for that island. Ideally, I'd want something that's like, I mean, honestly, it'd be something like in the Bahamas that has a marina, and you can have a little bar and like the Sailing Doodles Bar and Grill and marina. That'd be great, but I don't know. It's so expensive. It's hard to do. Anyway,
It'll happen one
cousin
day.
was an actress, mostly commercials. Said it's a tough biz.
I did a lot of commercials. Yeah, it is really volatile. So, I mean, this is a lot better, right?
She had she was in it, but a small role in 1883.
Yeah, I had a couple lines, but they didn't make the cut.
Yeah.
So, but I did travel with the cast for like several months. That was really cool. It was an amazing experience, and it was a job. I still got paid to do all of that. I just didn't have like a big role in it.
Yeah.
It's a really cool one.
It was cool. I looked for you on there, but I never saw you.
Yeah, that makes sense because I'm just barely in it. I'm in the background, but all of that's also under a different name.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, you're.
So I like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know. Should I have some?
Nah. Nope. Amanda should make her own. She does have her own channel. So Amanda
I
Zachary.
do have my own channel. I'm relaunching it. I'm aiming for December, but I might fully relaunch in January.
Yeah.
But I have my first videos done, and then my second and third I'm editing those right now.
So. When is the new boat finished? And Amanda, will you be on the boat? She will be. And then I don't know when it'll be finished. February, something like that. But by the time I get it, it'll be May or June. So, yeah. What is Amanda's channel? It's Amanda Zachary. Zakri.
Yeah. You got it. You got it down.
Good day from Australia. Was that?
A.
But they don't say they just say Australia.
Australia.
G'day from Australia.
Australia. I'm not good at that. I'd have to work on that accent.
I used to have a pretty good Australian accent. I could.
That wasn't bad.
Yeah, it's right. If I just have to work myself into it and just talk a little bit.
Oh, okay. He's not kidding, guys.
No, it's all right. I just got to say a few words and then I just got to work myself into it. Sometimes it can come off as like South African, because it gets a bit too nasally. Those is a bit different, but I know a lot of South Africans as well.
Okay, you're gonna have to speak like this forever.
Oh yeah, you want me to keep that? Nah, it's all right. I mean, I used to tell people I was a professional surfer from Brisbane, and I worked a few times back in the day.
Any Australians that can vouch for that accent? Did that sound real to anyone else?
It's probably a horrible mix of like Australian and like South African. Why is my nose so red? It
might be the lighting.
No, I think
sunburn.
Well, yeah, it's got a little red today.
I'm surprised I didn't get sunburn.
Are you ready for circumnavigation, Amanda?
I mean, yes and no. That's the goal, though. I'm excited to get adventurous.
Yeah, sounds nothing like us. Sorry, man.
I'm over here
It's
totally
been a while.
Falling for it. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's
It's been a while.
spot on.
Can I do a Boston? Yeah, go park the car.
Okay.
Yeah. Can I do a Boston accent? No, not really. I can't even do a Texas accent.
You kind of could. It just sounded like maybe an old Boston lady.
Yeah. No, I couldn't even. Like every time I try to do a Southern accent, like a Texas accent, I end up. I mean, unless I'm around my family. If I get around my family, especially the parts of them that have a pretty thick Southern or Texas accent or even Tennessee accent, like yeah, I'll start talking like that. But
it happens to me too sometimes.
Yeah.
I studied a Russian accent for a while. Can kind of do that.
My accent is acceptable, thank you. There you go. So, yeah, so this is a Sea Ray 340. I'm pretty. Although when you first got on the boat, you weren't too thrilled about it.
No, I was like,
No, she was like, oh.
No, I had mixed feelings because it is a small space, but I should have known that it'd be fine because we've had like the best time.
Yeah.
Everything's been amazing.
I mean, it's a very small space, but I mean, for 2 people, and I mean, okay, after a month or 2, you'd probably like get pretty tired of. Well, I mean, maybe you will get tired of it after a couple months,
I don't
but
know. I like it. I like it right now. I don't know that I'd want to like live on a boat this size with just anyone, but
oh well, I mean, yeah, well, that's why you have me.
yeah, exactly.
Oh, there you go. Cheers. The boat is a downgrade from the previous vessel. Well, yeah, that's the whole point. I mean, honestly, that's kind of the whole point.
Nice pillows.
What's that?
Nice pillows. Someone else
Oh.
complimented the pillows.
Yeah. I mean, but that is the whole point. I mean, it's a downgrade. Like this boat cost $50,000. The last boat cost $200,000, right? So you get what you pay for. But I'm trying to kind of show people that you can go cruise the Bahamas in a $50,000 boat and have a lot of fun. So,
Yeah.
Do I still have my Ural? Yes. Is it out? Still out of the shop yet? No. It's ridiculous. There was a recall on the wheels, so the wheels were apparently just like disintegrating and falling apart. And because it's made in Russia and because of all the shit that's going on, like getting the parts has taken now. It's been in the shop for 8 months, waiting on the wheels. Because I was like, so I even talked to the shop. I'm like, hey, I mean, look, can I just, ride this around until you get the parts? And they're like, man, I wouldn't recommend it. These wheels are just falling apart. It could, I mean, if your wheel falls apart while you're riding 50 miles an hour, like it could be bad. So, yeah.
Oh, cut it.
So you haven't seen it. I have a motorcycle with a sidecar.
Yeah,
made
you've
in
told me
Russia.
about it.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
Sounds cool. We'll have to.
It's a lot of fun. I like to pull it
Use
behind
that
my
one
RV
day.
and all that. What's a Ural? A Ural is a motorcycle. So John asked, time for a Suzuki or something else. So in the interim, I ended up buying a KLR 650. Just a kind of it's a adventure bike. Like it's kind of a road bike, kind of an off-road bike, kind of nothing bike, but it it suits the bill for pulling behind the RV in a trailer. So bump the volume a touch. I mean I can't. I think that's just what we got.
Is the volume okay?
Yeah. Well, I think everybody. Yeah. Most people probably say it's probably all right. Any extra crew plan for this trip? Not really. I mean, we have some friends coming to join us, but it's too small really to have crew.
Just for a couple days, and
Yeah.
they're mainly staying at like on land, right?
Yeah. So they're gonna meet us in Key West. They have a condo in Key West, or their dad does.
Yeah.
I mean, they might stay with us for a few days. Volume's fine. See. But like if we go cruise to an island or something like that, and I was gonna do Dry Tortugas, but I mean, after sailing this boat today, I don't think it has the legs to do it. I don't think it has enough. I don't think it carries enough fuel to be able to go to the Dry Tortugas and back. So it is what it is. When you get a tour of the Sea Ray, well, we have a whole series of videos in Thailand first.
Mm-hmm.
So we have 7 videos there. And then you'll get to see this. We'll probably do. Oh man, my shoulder hurts. I don't know why.
Don't leave it there for so long.
I know. It's like ow.
Can you just like reframe this at all?
Where do you want to reframe it to?
Like this way it touch, you think?
Okay.
So that your head blocks the ring
my head
light
blocks the light ring
thing,
light.
and we're
Okay.
more centered.
Well, you're like in the
No,
middle
it's
of the
kinda-
text, so you can't look at yourself.
Oh, I see.
I know. I'm just messing with you.
That's
fine.
But everyone
Sorry, I
else
should've
can
put it
see
together.
me,
Yeah, everybody
right?
else can see you. Yes.
It's okay.
Is there a way to increase the fuel capacity? I mean, we could get a fuel bladder and carry that around. I don't even know if they sell them at West Marine, but that could be something we do, just to be able to like carry that extra fuel to do it. But because there's definitely space for it. If we could carry an extra 20, 30 gallons, it'd be. It's out of focus. I mean, it's an iPhone.
it?
No, I don't know. It's an iPhone. Sorry. It's just so much easier to do these live things from an iPhone than set up a camera and make sure I have a good internet connection, and then make sure there's no loss between the camera and the laptop and all that. So we just use the iPhone, and then we do have iPhone hooked up to these microphones though, so at least our audio is better than a typical iPhone. But it's just so much easier. I mean, if we had a proper studio where we could do real, like, production, that'd be a different story. I'd have my, $6,000 camera recording this, and it'd be perfect. But we don't. So
Maybe one day.
300 to 500 for a bladder at Key West. How big are they, Greg? I don't know. The next question is, do they have them like at the West Marine in Key West? They could probably get them, but yeah, they could probably get them. Do you have a permanent residence or on boats totally?
Oh, me? You?
Me.
I mean, on boats totally.
Yeah.
We each like have a place we can go to.
We each have family, but like all our stuff's in storage.
Yeah.
Both of us.
Really, yeah.
I have an RV and I have a boat, and that's where I spend all my time.
And I got rid of my place, and here I am.
There you go. The Sea Ray 340 had diesels too. Yeah, that's the one to have for sure. That would have been great to have the diesel version, but 36 gallon. 36 gallon would be enough to get us there and back. I mean, that adds that extra range. Thanks, Greg. I will look into that, see if they have one at the West Marine in Key West. I don't know. I still have to crunch the numbers and make sure it works out. Oops, sorry. You guys are stuck buffering. I don't know. Maybe it's you, man. Sorry. I think we'd hear it a lot more. You want to buy a sailboat? Might you help someone learn to sail? I wish we had the time to do it, man. No.
Some of your videos are quite educational.
Well, we do have the Sailing Doodles Sailing School. If you go to sailingdoodles.com, I believe you can find the... oh, yeah, you're right, Jamie. He said fuel bladders and gasoline are bad. That's true. That's true. You don't want to have... that's just so flammable that wouldn't be good. So...
That would make for an interesting episode.
Yeah, I mean, you're better off carrying, at that point, just carry like 4 of those or 5 of those like 5-gallon jugs, But that's true.
Thank you, Jamie.
Yeah.
Saved our life.
Yeah. I don't, 6 jerry cans. Yeah, I mean, honestly, that'd be cheaper than a fuel bladder too, but it just takes up a lot more space. But I don't know. I don't know if I want to deal with that hassle of trying to do all that, so... Bobby Flambe. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Cosmo Kramer has a oil bladder company. You could put the fuel in. Okay, I don't know.
Cosmo Kramer from Seinfeld?
Yeah, I didn't catch that joke. Flaming Doodles. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
You already burned up one boat. Yeah, it's true. That one didn't catch on fire. Move the hair? What does that mean?
My hair, not your hair.
Yeah. They don't like your hair covering your boobs.
I see. I do. I understand.
The cleavage. The hair is covering
But
the
now
cleavage.
that you've said something, I can't. Oh, it naturally moved.
She was debating whether she should wear the bikini in the thumbnail or wear this. And
It was like a 10-minute ordeal.
She was like, I don't want it to be too trashy.
Yeah.
Like,
and he was like,
I
said, how about we compromise?
Mind.
So, not compromise with him, but me compromise with myself as like, do I go bikini?
We'd probably have 3,000 people watching right now if you had the bikini on.
Well, the bikini's in the thumbnail. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but like people say, oh, she's not in the bikini, then they leave.
Really, you think so?
I don't know.
We'll have to experiment next time.
All right. A young Jennifer Love Hewitt. All right, that's cool.
I've gotten that before.
Yeah, I like that.
I appreciate that one.
Both of you have amazing boobs, so.
But did someone say that?
No, I said that.
Oh, both of you. I thought someone was saying that to us.
Like, I have amazing boobs? Thank you.
Boobs.
Sorry. You and Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Yes, that would be a fact. That is
I think we should
objective.
Do a side-by-side comparison.
We should.
Yeah.
I think I've done it before.
With Jennifer Love Hewitt?
Not like in person, but like photos.
Oh, are there photos of her boobs?
No, just like lingerie.
Yeah, okay.
Things.
All right. Amanda is the breast. I mean the best.
Aw, shucks.
She's very gifted, for sure.
Oh my God.
All right, so we got about 10 minutes left, guys. What you got? What do you need? We try to do these for about an hour, and then we're going to dinner. We got in kind of late, and we didn't have time to like eat or anything, so we got to go find.
I don't even know
I
where to
didn't
go.
look. Yeah.
Where
I
do
didn't
you
look.
go around here?
Nobody wants to see me in a Speedo. Why not?
What? I beg to differ.
She
I'm
wants
sure
to see me in
there's-
a Speedo.
I'm sure there are people on
Oh, well, thank you.
here.
Kate Middleton. You say you look like who's Kate? Like, is
The
that the
princess.
No. I
Right?
mean, all right,
Sure.
a little bit. No.
I'll take
No.
it. I mean, it's not like an insult.
No, it's not. You're here for Bobby in a Speedo. Oh, great. Yeah. Well, you could.
I told you, you got to give the people what they want.
Well, no. Greg says he'll leave if I wear a
Don't
Speedo.
worry about- Oh, if Greg's gonna leave, we can't.
Yeah, we can't do
No.
that. We can't piss Greg off.
No, absolutely not.
So, we're in Florida, Naples. That's where we are. By the way, guys, our patrons get access to our live tracker, which I forgot to turn off before turning in the marina. So, like, don't come stalk us tonight, please.
Oh my gosh.
But, you know.
Why?
Yeah. Are we in Key West? No, we're heading to Key West on Saturday. I normally try to. I just forgot about it. I normally turn off the tracker before we get to the marina, just so you don't know exactly where we are. We'll lock the door tonight. That'd be fine. You're enjoying the mainstream music. Cool. I'm real, by the way. Somebody was asking.
Oh.
But yeah, I didn't. So if you can guess what I was talking about. But
They
what
may
was
have
that?
not caught it, but
What was I saying? I was like.
you got sidetracked by a boob
Well,
comment.
I mean, boobs sidetrack
Just
me all the time.
completely
Yeah.
threw you off.
Yeah, boobs are. Oh, in music. Yeah. Yeah. You know, I think I think some of the music does make a difference, so I kind of like it. We'll see how it goes. You do not need the. I know, but okay. So
Someone said
But-
no way.
I. So. I at first I put 2 or 3 mainstream music songs in the video, but I was like, okay, now I'm just gonna go to 1. So 1 is affordable, and I think it does help out. So I'm gonna keep trying that. Let's see here. So if you like aviation and small private airplanes, and Dakota, check out Flying Doodles.
That was a good
We'll
comment.
have a new video with her out soon. Flying a King Air, by the way. It was kind of cool. This guy has his own private King Air that he flies his family around in. It was awesome. Oh yeah, somebody was asking earlier, and I just found out too. We talked about it the other day. You're actually a certified scuba diver.
Yeah, I am. I haven't done a lot of diving. I've been once, and then I did like a lake and 2 pool.
Yeah.
dives.
Well, we need to get you. Well, so we'll do the next one. We'll do put you with an instructor, get you a refresher.
I told you I got seasick, right? I don't get
Underwater?
seasick. Yeah, like, yeah.
All right.
You've never seen me get seasick, right? Maybe once ever, but like it was
I
weird.
don't think I have. No.
It was weird. Like I went diving and I felt like terrible. Maybe
Yeah.
it was something else.
Get a velvet robe just like Hugh Hefner. I've dressed up as him for Halloween before, by the way. Amanda's lovely and smart. She doesn't need a bikini, but
gosh,
she looks great in a bikini. So I mean, like, why not?
You really do know how to charm a woman.
Well, she does. What do you say? Well, Robert, she's thin. Sometimes what? Okay, I don't know. So tonight we're gonna. John, what's the worst repair you've done on a boat besides repairing the toilet? Well, that one for sure. So the worst one was the aft fuel tank on the dark side was awful. Like, you've never seen, like, it looked like molasses pouring out of there when they were cleaning it, and it was just, so the fuel just went bad, and it had so much bacteria and stuff in it, and it just, it probably sat for years and years and years, and nobody ever did it. So if you leave fuel in a fuel tank long enough,
okay.
and it doesn't, it's diesel,
Mm-hmm.
and it doesn't get used and whatever, I mean, it'll eventually go bad, and it will just, it was awful. I had like 250 gallons in there, and we had to empty the whole thing into 50-gallon drums, and then I had to pay for the disposal of the fuel because it was all just awful. And then they had to pressure wash the inside of the tank, and then clean it all out, and then it was another 50-gallon drum of like dirty water and crap from cleaning it out, and it was just awful. So yeah, that sucked. Yeah, diesel grows in a tank if not used. Absolutely.
It's pretty gross.
Yeah. So that was that. Other than that, replacing batteries sucks. Honestly, how much to clean the tank? It wasn't that much to clean the tank. It was. I've had fuel polished before, and where they just recycle the fuel, and it wasn't that bad. Couple $100. But this one was real expensive because they had to like remove the fuel, and then I had to pay to have the fuel disposed of, and that was expensive. So the whole thing was over $1,000 to have that done. It sucked. So replacing batteries sucks though, because they're so heavy, especially like when I, eat on Naughty Dogs, the catch that I sailed, the problem is that battery bank's really hard to get at, and so it's only room for one person to move these like 60-pound batteries around, and you're like pushing them down like a little area where you can just barely fit, and you get in there and you put them in, and then you're crawling over the batteries to hook everything up, so you're like literally laying on top of the anode and cathode and all that and whatever. So that sucks. That's when I first discovered like I started needing reading glasses because like I'm sitting there, like I'm looking at something above me like that close, and like I have to work on it, and I'm like, shit, I can't see that, and so I'm like, damn it. Yeah. But other than that, like the batteries on the dark side were each like 110 pounds each, and like trying to move those things around was awful.
Damn.
Yeah. So presbyopia. Yeah, I know. It sucks, man. Getting old sucks.
I like those glasses.
Oh, she likes when I wear my reading glasses.
I do.
Yeah. I'm not that bad yet. Like, if I don't sleep well, like if I don't get much sleep, like I kind of do need glasses. But if I slept well, it's not too bad. I can see. I mean, my arms are getting longer though. I'm like, but it's not too bad.
I wear glasses. I
look like a
blind every day.
famous movie star. You have a cigar in your mouth. I don't know who that is. I haven't smoked a cigar in a while. I was thinking about that the other day.
You might just mean in general.
I got your new Tesla truck today. 3-motor truck. It's really freaky fast. This truck is unreal. Have the Y model. It's wicked fast. Getting ready to look. But
So fun.
well, the new boat's going to have 210 kilowatts of lithium batteries, so I'll be able to keep up with your truck. But thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it. All right, just guys, a couple minutes left, then we're going to go to dinner. We haven't even looked yet, but we're hungry. It's almost 8:30.
Thanks, by the way, to those of you who said the stuff about the bad air in the tank when I was diving. A few people were like, "Oh, it could have been bad air," and I meant to be like, "Oh, thanks for letting me know."
Could have been.
It's like my last words.
No problem. But when you come to Australia, I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know. I really don't know. Where are you heading for dinner tonight? I don't know, Greg.
We haven't looked into it.
As soon as we get off this, we'll Google, walk to someplace close. I think there's decent places to walk around here.
It seemed like there were a couple busy spots close by.
Hey, T, how long does it take for a new crew to be helpful on board?
Apparently a long time.
Oh, you did great. I mean, like, you're too critical of yourself.
So
I mean, like, you did exactly what I needed you to do today. So, like, for docking the boat, so we got in late. It was 6:30 when we were docking, or 6:20 anyway, and sunset was at 5:30, so it was dark, and there was nobody on the dock helping us, so we docked ourselves, and you did great. I said, hey, you stand on the bow with the line. I'm gonna back into the slip, and then I'll jump off and run up and grab the line from you. We did.
But you clearly work really hard, and then I'm not quite at that level. I took a sailing lesson when I went back home. To try to be a little more useful, a little more helpful.
You worked on your knots today as well?
I did. I worked on them.
I'm like feeling stuffy or something here.
Are you?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why your nose is red.
No, I didn't put sunblock on enough, and then like my glasses are reflective, so I think it makes my nose red more than anything. So, but yeah, my nose is getting red. But Amanda does kick butt.
Oh.
All right, guys. Well, it's been an hour. Thank you so much.
How?
I know it goes by fast, huh? But thank you so much for watching the videos. Make sure you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Really appreciate it. Make sure you're subscribed if you would like to get access to our live tracker and see where we're going and get the early access to the videos. You can go to patreon.com/sailingdoodles. And guys, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Bye, guys.